Oh, hello guys and welcome to this tutorial. In this tutorial I want to learn you the basics of XML coding. So it's I think very easy when I compare it with Java. So let's get to it. Okay, I split my screen and here we have a designing module. So you can basically, I show it in first tutorial. You can basically put a button like this and put it in here, split, and you have a button programmed. But if you want to have some list view and or some other stuffs, they're really hard to make on designer view, so you know to code this thing. So I will start with basics, and basics are how to add an item. So item is adding item is really basic, so you need to know this arrow starts, and now you should see that a window pop up with all the items you can add to your application. There's so many items, but I will explain all these items in one video, and for this tutorial I will put basically the button. Now you can set a static value as 50 dp and next as 50 dp too. The value is in dp, so it's important to know. Okay, static value. You should see our button is, I think, really ugly. And okay, we had we have this it. Okay, so every item close with this arrow. Oh, wait a second. Close with this arrow, and now we have a closed item. So but there is a problem. When I add a text, it's basic type text and whatever text you want. Something like hello world. You might see a problem here because now it's not fit properly, and this might be a problem. So uh, we have a non-static value to solve this problem. Non-static value means that there's two values, wrap content, and wrap content is basic. It wrap to a content of your item. So you should see that now it's good for all, and it's super cool. So now we can put a wrap content also to a high, so this width high. Okay, so now and the second non-static value is match parent. The difference between a wrap content and match parent is basic. So match parent, and you should see it it fit to match parent of the item like this. It's also good to use when you are doing resizable application, so it crop on every single Android device. Like I should use a Nexus, and every device have also the non-static value. It's good. Also you can program for aware like this. I can teach you also how to program for a round bear and a TV or automotive. Super cool things. So I I got back to Pixel 2, think. No, Pixel 3. And with this you can change the size of your screen. So I will put a Pixel 3 like my Huawei mobile. So next you can add a background. on any item, also on a main item. So this is the main item and all the other items. So I add a background, and you can you can pick any color of these, and these colors are in the values from the first video. It's, yes, values. So here are the colors like teal. Okay, we can peel teal 200. So go to activity main, and background color and teal be on the bottom. Teal 20. Okay, like this. And now you should see this awesome background that for many applications I pick basically white, so I can copy it, and so super white. Now we can also do it for the button, like this, and the teal 20 for the button. Okay, but there are many problems with this background because the button uh, is resized like this, and the corners shape is really ugly like this. It's much better. Okay, so next you can the text, you can resize the text. So text size like this, and text size should be 24 dp, or the text size should be in sp, but it's not a problem to put it in dp. Yeah, and now you have a lot bigger button. And the thing, you can also color the text. So text color, you can play with these attributes in the XML file. So we can put a black color, but that's not fancy. Okay, and the last thing I want to show you is pretty tricky, but see, no. Okay, so the you can add to your main item a padding. So padding, and I can add 16 dp, and now you should see that every item that is in this layout, so this main item, should have a margin from top, bottom, start and end in 16 dp. So this is super useful when you are designing your app, because you can do it also like this, and that must be in every single item. So margin start, left and bottom, horizontal, right, top, vertical, what you want. So margin start, I can say 16 dp, and when it's something red colored, it seems there's a problem. And when it's not a logical problem, you can solve it really quickly. Only left click on the red colored text and open this red pop-up and set the margin left. Now the button is margin only from the start or the left side of your canvas, but you can add also a margin uh, and so also an margin right, like this, 16 dp, and the last margin top, also 16 dp. Okay, so uh, you done it also like when it's padding, but padding is more comfortable because there are few lines of code and there's a single line. You can also do something like margin 16 dp, and it will merge in from all items. But when you add a padding to the main item, every single item will be merging, so it's basically useful. Okay, so uh, this is everything for this XML basic tutorial. I hope you enjoyed and learned something new. And in the next tutorial, I will explain the basics of Java, so how to make button really clickable. So stay excited and bye bye.